universe.
You're probably thinking this was a superhero movie, but that guy in the suit just turned that other guy into a fucking kebab.
Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome to our Deadpool review special here at Dungeon Crawlers. We literally walked out of Deadpool about 10 minutes ago.
Yep.
How do we explain this movie?
I don't know. Like, it's hard to explain without giving too much away. But
Like, all I want to do is like talk about the jokes.
Just like every joke all right
So
now.
are we doing spoilers in this one or no?
I don't know. Deadpool,
Okay.
what would you do? Break the fourth
You would
wall
spoil
and spoil
the
the crap
crap
out
out of it.
So during the movie, I spilled drinks twice.
That's how funny it was.
It was so funny.
Actually, that was before
Right
the.
I spilled the first one
But,
like on the floor, and then like went on like the guy in front of me's feet, and then I got up to go to the bathroom, and I spilled it all over my wife, and
Let's also put
It's awesome.
that the first cup that he spilt was the cup that I asked him to get for me, so that I would have a drink.
then I went back and got her a Slurpee, and then spilled
when
the
he
other
got
drink.
up to
and I
leave,
spilled my drink. First impressions walking out of the theater. You know what? First impressions.
First impressions,
at the
like
very end of the movie.
Well, no. First impressions, like 10 minutes into the movie, was like,
What the hell?
Whatever they did to me made me totally indestructible and completely unfuckable.
what is happening
The
right
crowds were
now?
hilarious. The joke started off right from the beginning.
Yeah, like it was literally like, what did you just walk into? And like, it just.
It was very
nonstop.
apparent that
Well,
it wasn't a
and
normal movie
It
at
was
first. I was
really
like,
funny to me is like everything we saw in all the teasers and all the trailers and all that stuff, that was in Stop It.
Right up Main Street.
So what I was saying was like, the funny thing was is that all of like the really awesome, hilarious teasers that we saw like in everything that we've seen for Deadpool in the last 6 months, we saw in the first 10 minutes of the movie.
they really didn't give much away in the trailers
No,
at all.
'cause,
It was
I mean,
like
then there's,
literally
like,
the first 10
the
minutes you
whole-
see everything that we've already seen. It's like,
Yeah.
okay, cool. Everything else is new. That, like, we only saw a
Well,
piece
no,
of
the
the Colossus scene,
yeah.
and then, like, the full version's even funnier.
Yeah, it's really good.
I
I have to be honest with you guys, like I seriously, like I knew I was walking into a crude movie. It was like 5 million times more so than I thought it would be.
right there.
The formula that they use for storytelling is like so, it was so random and crazy. It was like
It
Deadpool's
was like
personality.
Taking Deadpool,
yeah,
the
and
character,
turning him into a storyline.
and
like,
making
it
him
made
into,
no
like,
sense.
the formula of the movie. I was
But it
like,
worked.
what is happening?
Yeah, like he kept going back and forth and back and forth. And it's weird because they started, he was already Deadpool. And so you're just like, okay, well, wait a minute. What about when he goes through the experiment? Oh, an hour and a half later, we see pieces of that. And so it's like, what? It was like, no, I have never seen any movie like it ever. And like half of the time, when it was over, I turned over to him, I said, that was like not any kind of movie formula that I've ever seen.
This is literally like
ever.
the first of its kind as far as movies go. Like, I have never seen anything quite like Deadpool. It was so brave
That's a
in
good
the way, like, it's an awesome thing. I was sitting here like, what the hell? Ah!
Besides, nobody's getting hurt. That guy was up there before we got here.
That was like the whole movie was.
Well, I think
The one complaint I have about the movie, though, is like I couldn't hear some jokes because I was
you're,
still
like,
laughing at the last joke.
laughing from the last Wait,
Huh?
what did I
I was just
miss?
laughing at the
Why are
last
you
one.
laughing? This is really weird and random, but it's like if you put someone on acid and then took pages from like 30 different comic books, shuffled them up and had them read them in non-consecutive order. Like that's what it would be like.
It's like when they all connected at the end, you're like, oh, there was a story there. That was
There's a
awesome.
story. See, I'm gonna be straight up with you. I love this movie. I thought it was amazing, but guys,
No
if
buts.
you are planning on taking your girlfriends, you better make sure A, she grew up with all brothers, B, she only had male friends growing up, because she's gonna have to be one of the guys to really enjoy this
Oh
movie.
my God.
She may act like she likes this movie to make you happy, but like it's his total male humor, from fart jokes to, I mean,
It's like 40%
total,
poop jokes, 40% dick jokes, and 20% original
a
comedy.
lot of masturbation
I think
jokes.
there's
So
sex
if
in there
she
somewhere,
likes
too,
like
maybe.
that kind of comedy, farts, masturbation,
man.
poops,
Then
And the
marry
thing-
then
that
you're
woman.
good.
The
You're
thing
good.
is, too, like, those jokes come out of nowhere. You're gonna be, like, progressing through the story. It's, like, kind of serious for a second. And then, like,
He's
it
like-
fast forwards, you see just, like, a moment of him, like, jerking off. He's like, oh,
and
sorry,
he's holding
sorry.
a unicorn, a stuffed unicorn, and it's just like so random.
You guys weren't meant to see that. I'm sorry. Deadpool, what the hell? Like, I was seriously anticipating all of this, but at the same time, I had no idea what I was
It
getting
was
into with the movie.
insane.
And again, I've read the comics. Nothing like the comics. Didn't really even matter. I was like,
But, I
this
mean,
is
I feel
Deadpool.
like-
He can do whatever the hell he
I
wants.
feel like the personality quirks were still there. Like,
Ryan Reynolds, do you think he's redeemed from the Deadpool we saw in X-Men?
oh yeah, and the best part was that he kept making references.
Yeah, it's like he bent right the whole time.
The whole
And he
time.
ragged on Green Lantern.
Yeah,
And he
it
ragged
was
on
great.
like Ryan Reynolds
He
was
knows.
perfect for
He
Deadpool.
He
knows
has a
what he
little
did.
action figure of the Deadpool from X-Men Wolverine Origins. He's like, oh my god! It's like, oh my
It's like,
god.
ah.
It's so funny.
Yeah.
So yeah, could anyone have played Deadpool better? Ryan
I
Reynolds
really
was
don't think
perfect
so.
for that
He was
role.
perfect.
Like-
I feel like it's like almost like the mask. Like I feel like now the Deadpool is like taken over him and he's like become Deadpool. If you look at his interviews,
Oh,
even
man.
without the mask, I feel like he's
How was the movie made? Like, how did they get the funding for the movie? Ryan Reynolds himself
That's right.
leaked.
He filmed. He put money together to film his own trailers. What I thought, and then
He did.
pitched
Well,
it.
the very first footage was all CGI,
Mm-hmm.
and it was more of like a pitch trailer. And then Ryan Reynolds was sitting at his computer one day. I was like,
Allegedly, 70% sure he leaked the footage.
Have you seen this man?
he leaks the footage, and like the day after they get funding for the movie, I'm like, that's badass. And then he like leaves the set wearing the costume, like,
Stole
you're
a
gonna leave with
Deadpool
that?
costume.
It's like, no, I'm just gonna take.
Be right back, guys.
that is like dedication to a level I've never
I
seen.
know. I was like, it's funny.
He embodies Deadpool.
He's definitely a method actor for Deadpool.
Oh man. Guys, you need to see Deadpool twice. Like, for one,
Yeah.
it was said that there was like a million
100 Easter eggs in the
Easter
movie
eggs.
alone.
And I saw a
100%.
few. Like, most of them were reference to older like X-Men movies and stuff
But
like
it was
that.
like trying to catch Easter eggs, but why riding a roller coaster? I mean, it was so fast paced and insane. Like you're just like,
She was all like, wait, did I miss something? We gotta go watch it again.
yeah, I know.
I'll tell you
Like,
guys
no,
this too.
it's
Like, at the end of the movie, like, everyone was seriously like clapping and applauding. Like,
yeah,
it was so
standing
fun.
ovation. It was so weird. Oh, but the funny thing is, you would have thought we were going to see a snuff film because we got ID'd twice when we got there.
We got ID'd.
We
Yeah, they're
got-
like, they got it, I didn't.
I'm old.
17,
what the
17.
crap? He's 8
I know, right?
years
I'm
younger
like-
than me. Anyway, so he gets.
She doesn't know
I
that,
get.
but-
Shut up. Thank you.
Yeah.
I get ID'd. I get ID'd first, and then like literally 2 seconds later, I take 5 steps toward the theater, and then I get ID'd again. I mean, like full security lockdown on this movie. And it wasn't like, I didn't feel like it was a violent threat. I think it was just trying to save the innocent.
Well, that's the thing too.
Right?
Like, I feel like maybe the first cut of the movie might have been that insane. They were like, yeah, NC-17, don't bring your kids, hide your wife, hide your girlfriend.
I don't know.
And, like,
It was pretty, for me, like, I think
it was still like over the top, like pushing the edge a little bit. Not as much as I thought it would be, but at the same time, I was like I don't know, 80% of the movie, I was like, ha ha ha, ah,
Okay, but
ah.
But when he's like burned and he's naked and the explosion happens and he goes off, I saw his little.
See, she did see the dick.
His weenus.
I was
Did you
telling,
see
yeah,
it?
I was all like, Jared's like, I
I was
didn't see
like-
any dick. I'm like,
I
you
was like,
missed
ah!
Ryan Reynolds' very
Ah!
weird looking dick.
Yeah.
I guess I wasn't
Well,
looking.
he's sliding.
I
It's
wasn't
like up there.
looking.
He like bent over and you could like see from the ass down to the
Yeah,
like, dick
yeah,
hanging there.
you saw it. Okay,
Yeah.
so it wasn't just me like imagining it.
It wouldn't be a Deadpool movie without some Wang.
Hear the music.
X gon' give it to ya. Can't wait for you to get it on your own. X gon' deliver to ya.
We can't allow this, Deadpool.
I don't have time for your X-Men bullshit, Colossus.
But On Off is a freaking awesome movie. Like,
Oh my god.
Yeah, it was
Guys,
funny.
you need to see this movie like 3 times. Like, we're gonna go see it again in like a couple of days already. Like, it was so freaking hilarious.
It was.
Can't wait to watch it again. It lived up to my expectations. I'm a huge Deadpool fan, like, since the beginning of time. Like, it lived up to my expectations. Didn't follow the comic book. Doesn't freaking matter. It's Deadpool.
It was still hilarious.
Yeah.
It was Deadpool. He can do whatever the hell he wants, and it was proven in this movie.
Yeah, like
Even
literally.
the ending credits scene, it was like, what?
It's great, guys. You definitely need to see it, no matter what.
Yeah, and there is an ending credit scene, so make sure you stay.
Yeah, stay.
Dude.
And then there's another one after that first one. So,
There's people walking out like, wait!
Yeah, there's more!
Oh my gosh. Okay, guys, what would you rate Deadpool out of 10?
Oh, it's a different kind of. I don't know.
I don't know.
It wasn't a
It was
movie.
just- yeah, it was so
wasn't a
different.
movie.
It wasn't a
was
regular
like,
movie.
It's like a weird life experience.
I am Deadpool now.
Deadpool would rate it a fucking 10 out of fucking 10, but I would say that Deadpool, as a realistic movie, it's so different, it's unique. Literally, like, I don't know, there's maybe 10 seconds between each joke and it's hilarious. I would rate it as a movie like 8 out of 10. Like,
I
it
was
was
gonna
super
say
good.
7.5.
What does that mean?
7.5 chimichangas, please.
Ooh,
Yes. Guys, thanks for joining us on this review of Deadpool. And as always, thanks for watching Dungeon Crawlers and...
May the force be with you.
Wait, no, Deadpool. That's
Deadpool.
what I'm doing now. Deadpool.
Later, geeks.
Yeah, you're way too much dude for me. That's why I brought him.
I mean, that's why I brought her?
Oh, no, finish your tweet.
It's not, that's fine. Just give us a second.
Go get her, Tiger.
Oh, I so pity the dude who pressures her into prom sex.